Okay, so here we'll cover synapses. Synapses are the method of which each neuron passes down its impulses/information down from one neuron to the other. Right? Okay. And it looks scary, but it's actually really quite straightforward. So, it starts off with the presynaptic neuron, so the neuron that is passing down the information. It has a surge of action potential, which is a charge, essentially. This causes, in the presynaptic terminal, synaptic vessels to release neurotransmitters. These synaptic vessels are provided energy by the mitochondria. So, once these neurotransmitters are released out of the presynaptic neuron, they diffuse into the postsynaptic neuron via the protein receptors. Protein receptors are part of active transport, and what it does is, imagine it as like a lock. If there is a chemical coming in through about here, it opens up, it latches onto the chemical, and opens up like a gate inside of the membrane of the cell. Anyhow, this is how they pass through. Now, once they're in there, they generate an action potential in that postsynaptic neuron, which goes down through the whole neuron. Now that we have the message passed along, we must get these neurotransmitters out of that cell. This happens in two different ways. One, enzymes that are already stationed there simply degrade the neurotransmitters, or the second method is the protein receptors simply latch back onto them and release them out of the membrane, so out of the postsynaptic neuron, where they simply backtrack themselves and diffuse back into the presynaptic neuron, where they are stored back in the synaptic vessels. And that's pretty much all of them. It's not too difficult. That's your synapses for you. So again, action potential causes synaptic vessels to release neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are chemicals which diffuse into the postsynaptic neuron through the synaptic cleft, after which they are caught by protein receptors, and that causes an action potential, after which they will either be degraded by enzymes, or they will diffuse back into the presynaptic terminal. After which, we have drugs. However, I don't believe that the drugs will be in the end-of-year IGCSE exams. So,